Welcome back to the Spotlight. I'm Nick Candela, and we're here with our guest, Aundrey Ricks from Raw Impact. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come talk with us today.
No problem. It's a pleasure.
Now, tell me a little bit about yourself, how you got started in the fashion industry is what you're in now, but you weren't always in the fashion industry. Tell me a little bit about what you used to do.
A little bit about myself. Like you said, my name was Aundrey Ricks. I went to a school called Detroit Persian.
Okay.
I played basketball there for 4 years, and then I earned a basketball scholarship to Western Michigan.
Broncos?
Where I graduated with criminal justice, and I also played basketball there.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the college basketball life. I'm actually familiar with some college athletics myself. I didn't play, but I do work for an establishment. But tell me a little bit about the travel and stuff that goes along with playing big-time basketball.
It's different. It's different traveling a lot. Then, like I say, having to travel, then wake up and go to class so early.
It's tough.
But it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be in that position to earn a scholarship.
Okay.
Sports-wise, it's different from high school because everybody in college is strong and big.
Right.
And by me being a point guard, I'm used to facing guys that's much bigger. So it was a quite challenge, but it went pretty well.
Well, that's good. Now, how did that kind of tie into what you're doing now? Tell me a little bit about Raw Impact, why it got started, and how's it going so far?
All right, Raw Impact is my clothing line. I started it 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I just wanted to get back to the city in a different light, besides rapping and besides being an athlete, because I know everybody can't make it to the NBA or the NFL. So I asked myself, what could I do to give back to the community without being an athlete or out being famous or celebrity? And clothing was something that I know that most kids like, or all kids like clothing. And I figured this would be a good way for me to make an impact and show young kids that it is things you can do besides being an athlete to make it to the next level.
Now, tell me a little bit about, I guess, the style of clothing. What's your demographic? What's your target audience? Who's wearing your clothes? Who are we going to see out there with the Raw Impact logo on?
Well, this is beautiful Mary wearing the Raw Impact pink girl baseball tee, and it's not a specific crowd. My target age group is from 12 to 25, 26.
Okay.
This is the pink T-shirt worn by Mary with the Raw Impact hat. All of the Raw Impact hats have a Raw Impact stamp on the side. Just our brand. We're just trying to logo everything. This comes out the Raw Impact brand, the store. But this, like I said, there's no specific age group.
Okay.
Anybody's welcome to have a Raw Impact shirt.
Very cool. Now tell me a little bit about, I go on your social media and I'm seeing celebrities wearing the Raw Impact logo. How are you getting these celebrities to wear your gear?
I guess they like it, but that's a good question. A lot of times I do a lot of work with different players in the NBA, and so when I'm out with these guys, I wear the Raw Impact.
Of course.
And a lot of times, a lot of players look at it and say, "Hey, that's a nice shirt. How can I get one?" And I tell them, "Hey, just give me your address. You'll have it tomorrow." And that's
very cool. So you make the promise, you come through, and they appreciate stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
It's like a chain reaction. Once one celebrity wear it, one athlete wear it, they all want it. So.
Very cool. Now, who would you say is one of your favorite people, celebrity-wise, who you were, really grateful that they asked for some of your gear?
Trey Burke.
Okay.
Trey Burke, because he did a lot for the city he did a lot for Michigan.
Of course. Former point guard for the University of Michigan.
Yep. And then taking Michigan so far. So when he asked for a shirt, I felt honored to get Trey Burke.
Well, that's very cool. Now, you got a store right here in the city of Warren. What made you come to Warren? What was it about Warren that you thought that was a good fit?
You know what? My mom, she lives over in Sterling Heights area.
Okay.
And Warren it's a nice place. It's real behind the scenes. It's a lot of camaraderie here in Warren.
Okay.
So I figured it would be no better spot to put my store but in Warren.
Well, I know the city of Warren is very appreciative for you deciding to open up your store here. Being an entrepreneur, that's what the city of Warren is all about, is we welcome the small business entrepreneur, and we really appreciate you choosing Warren to run your store. Now, we've been seeing some of your line here. We saw the pink T-shirt and the hat here. Tell me a little bit what else you have going on.
Like, you got the big T-shirt here. We got the burgundy and green shark logo, Raw Impact T-shirt with the Washington Redskins hat with the skateboard look. So this is something we wear in spring and the summertime, so I look for that.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about that logo. What's the significance of the shark logo?
The shark is just a friendly shark. It's basically, the shark is a symbol of I smell blood, but in a good way, which basically means in life if we can see it, we can do it. If we can smell it, we can do it. It's just a positive way to reconstruct the shark, and you see the shark is smiling. And so it's just a positive way to reconstruct everything.
Okay, very cool. Let's move on with our fashion show here. I want to thank you very much. What's the next show we're going to see here?
This is a Raw Impact baseball tee worn by Victoria with the Raw Impact hat. This is something you'll wear in the summer, spring also.
Okay, very nice. Now tell me a little bit more about the color selection. How do you come up with the ideas for each of these outfits?
Well, I come up with the color selection based on shoes.
Oh, okay.
I know Michael Jordan's shoes is a very popular shoe. So whenever a new shoe coming out with the Jordan, I usually try to match the color trend with that shoe.
Very cool. So you can always have something to coordinate. Go out, buy the new Jordans, and you got a shirt and a hat to go with it. People like to coordinate. Now me, I don't find, myself, I don't ever say that I'm a fashionista or whatever you want to call me. In fact, I've been made fun of several times on this very own show by Becca and some of the other people on some of the fashion that I wear, but maybe I'll have to stop in and pick up some new stuff from Raw Impact. What do you think?
That'd be great. And we also sell shoes there, so
well,
they picking on you. I'll make sure I take care of you.
There you go. You know what? Stick around. We're going to talk some more with Aundrey Ricks. We're going to talk a little bit more about some of the other lines of fashion that you can see maybe perhaps in the wintertime. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're right back here with Aundrey Ricks from Raw Impact right after the break. We'll see you in a second.